Hi you guys, here we are as we are playing Miles Edgeworth, well actually not Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutors Gambit, because yeah, we're going to continue more and more, so let's see what we can figure out this time. More drawings? And that is me? Yes, Miss Butts drew a sketch of people as they pass through the fountain room. Well, I'm also in this card, as we can see here. Found serving card. What about it? Eh, don't see it? She used the same trick she used 18 years ago. Ergo, we know Miss Bound was busy moving in the frost's body when the picture was drawn. What? If I may, I don't see Miss Frost's body anywhere in that sketch. All I can see in the picture is me delivering chocolates to anybody. Please don't allow me to drag your attention to the color of the tablecloth, Miss Bound. Since you told me the boss made an error, you assumed that it couldn't be possible to be the case. The table can also be light blue. Yes, a shade of blue that Miss Bound doesn't seem to own. That only appears to be light blue due to the body hiding underneath the... What? But the shape of the card is perfectly rectangular, as anyone expected. We wouldn't immediately observe if the cloth would have been wrapped directly over the body. Whenever the body was placed inside one of those zodiac blocks in the winter wing, place one of those on a lift card and easily pass muster as a regular serving card. When you agree? Goddess of Justice, Miss Bound, do you not admit that you are the one who moved the body as you did 18 years ago? I didn't expect you to do all that from a simple sketch. A sketch alone isn't enough to prove your theory, isn't it? No need to worry on that front. My case doesn't really fully also Mr. Boss artwork. When you dispose of the body, your serving card became a simple lift card once more. Exactly what we discovered here in the fountain room. Not a serving card, you had to simply some place to put your chocolates. My chocolates? The ones that I handing out? You saw in the sketch you already placed them on top of the card. Chocolate you gave us from your pocket. Oh yeah, mine was half melted. It's still super sweet and tasty though. Why do you put only put chocolates in your pocket, Miss Bound? Because you no longer had a serving card to put them on. That's why. Ah! One moment, please. If you explain Miss Bound the chocolate and the lift cards. But what about the tablecloth? Where did it go? Indeed. So chocolates in her pocket was the only solution to think of. Miss Bound had an entire disposal of the entire cloth. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an answer for me? Bound didn't hide or dispose of the cloth. In fact, it was right here in front of us. Perhaps you can care to enlighten us? Where exactly is the scarf used to be hiding the body? Miss Bound has the tablecloth on her person, and in plain view, in fact. Plain view? No, surely you don't mean Miss Bound. Cloth around your waist, isn't it? Given that sodium blocks were kept in glass, cloth would have been in direct contact with the ice. All we have to do is now confirm the theory to test the cloth for traces of sugar used in the frost room. Game is up, Miss Bound. It's time to come clean. We won't need to test the tablecloth. Everything you said is true. Stop the lesion and Digital Ultra and move the frost body. It was me. It was all me. Alicia, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I was trying to figure something out. Alicia, I'm so sorry. Last week I went into your bag and took it. And then put it in his pocket, hoping it make it look like he had tried to do it himself. I also made sure to leave no fingerprints but yours, just in case the police will suspect a foul play. You, oh my gosh. Dudes, why? Weren't we supposed to be on the same side, fighting together for but I couldn't afford to get arrested. Not yet. Not until I've finally proven that Samson is innocent. I just plan to give myself in the end, I swear. I know it's easy to say now, but I do this though. Not like you. Sorry, Miss Defender. I caused you so much trouble. Been in guilty party all along. Ever since that day 18 years ago. Trying to tell us that the true culprit in the IS-7 is committed a terrible crime. I took the sculptures and stole them in imperial selfishness reasons. When Frost died, they became more entries in a contest. Keeping his final works of Samson's favorite artist. I didn't allow them to melt away, not before he came home. I didn't let anyone near them, not even the police. I hid them. Knew I was wrong, but I had to. I had to put them in a cold storage room for safekeeping. But when I actually done far worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. Who would have thought Mr. Frost's body itself was possessing one of the sculptures? Didn't even know a body was called the sculptures. Samson was a kind man, a saint. He would never kill anyone, never. Yet, because of what I did, the police never found Mr. Frost's ruined body, and Samson was found guilty. All he had done for me was my family. The only family I ever had. Was the most important person in the entire world to me, and I... Dudes. In his confection. I was forced out of our home. Only able to return after a few days ago. When I did, the cold storage to check up on the sculptures. That's when I saw his body. It had been there the whole time. Of course, that's the point of the limitation had expired. So I did what I did today. If I only had to make things right. I misunderstood her intention. She has done. It has been fake. What are you thinking about, Miss Edgeworth? It has been puzzling me. Tim is bound to use poisonous gas, not a more reliable method. Why the disguise of Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing? Since I think of the confessed someone here 18 years ago. I wonder what she had in mind. Just trying to prove Tangrel's innocent. And the ultimate goal must be find the true killer. You have been trying to discover the identity of the true culprit. Sound. Ultimate aim was to see Tangos cleared off with all charges, correct? To that end, you had exposed the real killer and have the police find the body from 18 years ago. Staying in danger, correct? Given in the scope, you assure the force of the killer to return to the crime scene. Well, or only the person apart from you who knew the person in the eyes were. Her would have freaked out finding out the body was about to discover running here. Exactly, the town ran the risk of the killer covered their tracks this time. Worst case scenario, they might have been removed Frost's body from the scene. Could she lure the true killer to revealing themselves without putting file evidence at risk? See what you're getting at. I think that why the Elden Ring was a wintry wing. Damn, you were betting on this. Weren't you? However, the previous case that so the care of these guys is the Gemini case. Be the real perpetrator of the IS-7 incident. No! That would mean real killer was... Enough! Not a word. Realize that a lot of what you're saying, Mr. Edgeworth. The was saying the allegations are clearly about to make. Had a trap from it was killer. Found themselves caught in the trap is highly likely the guilty party. Like the evidence for such an explanation. When the evidence is not to be done lightly, so really go ahead and make an assumption. Less? Was to see the truth exposed. To do that, I need to seize the moment. Yes, Judge Grateful, I'm prepared to stand behind my accusation. Know exactly who to blame for the incident.
Take that!
Gusto, the victim of the poison gas attack, is the perpetrator behind this IS-7 incident. Gusty? Gusto? Is bound. To establish the real opening of the gallery lured the real culprit. Said the poisonous grabbed in order to catch them. By the facts thus so far. Very impressive man, Miss Edgeworth. Just like your father. And of course, you're absolutely right. Perhaps you could tell us exactly what happened in your own words. Of course, I have nothing to hide anymore. Might as well tell you everything. As you said, I set the trap in the gallery trying to catch Frost's killer. But before I opened, I made sure the door to the other wing was the only one that was unlocked. When I opened, the time came, I went around and locked the doors to the various rooms. Found that the other wing has been locked from the inside. The killer is on the other side of the door. Tough. Oh, it frightened me. Then she simply walked away, leaving him fall victim to her poisonous gas trap. I heard Gusto was being trapped by the gas inhalation. That's when I knew he was the killer. When I left the police to find Miss Frost's body, and then Cesar will be finally proven innocent. That was my plan. Good. Why did you not tell me? You know I am always here for you, right? Could have found another way. Didn't have to be like this. And you have been so kind to me all these years. I'm the one who created this mess. It was up to me to try to clean it up. I didn't care. Look, as long as I can get Samson out of that awful place. Judy. 18 years ago, police managed to cover up the fact that Mr. Frost's body was missing. I went them now and what it reappeared. I was afraid they might have tried to uncover up again. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it off for today, guys. I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my prayers. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.